So are there any other strange effects that I've noticed around the company or around this application? And well, while we are on the topic of music, and I have been speaking about music for the last couple of posts, there are a number of songs, both mainstream and indie songs, that take on either a whole new meaning or their meaning is amplified when in a studio setup like the one I've got. And I'm sure you're probably thinking, how can this be? I mean, the songs are already good, but when in a space like this, they, like for example, if I use the song Zombie by the Cranberries, what's in your head? I mean, what's in your head? What's in your head? Zombie, zombie, but that's just one song. If you've ever heard Paper Cut by Linkin Park, it's like he's paranoid looking over his back. It's like a whirlwind inside of his head. It's like the face inside is right beneath the skin. Is it cool that Taylor Swift said all that? Is it true that you're in her head? Selena Gomez believes you're stuck in her head and she can't get you out of it on her pathway back to you. Gorillaz, Clint Eastwood, feeling sensations that you thought were dead, no squealing, remember that it's all in your head. I mean, Jason Derulo loves singing about things in his head. He hears symphonies in it every time you get undressed. Adam Levine from Maroon 5, Animals, still in his head, forever stuck. There are many more. And it's like, we need more examples than that. Well, you could say Ears, Replay. Shorty's like a melody in his head that he can't keep off, got him singing like na 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 every day, like something off a poster. Tattoo, all the things she said running through my head. Even the great Ariana Grande believes it's all in her head, as strange and bizarre as it sounds. Now, I am by no means saying that In Your Head Productions takes credit for these songs. That is all on the talents and the genius of the artists themselves, the producers and the writers. But what I can say is that it definitely does have a certain effect when in a situation like this. And it's kind of beautiful to watch, because while the song amplifies the company is also amplifying the song. Those were some big names that I mentioned earlier, important people, talented people. They were popular songs as well, hundreds and hundreds of millions of views. But the ones I listed were just but a few. There are thousands and thousands more songs like that have that special bond with In Your Head Productions, be it inadvertently or not. And in the future, there will probably be hundreds of thousands more, thanks to AI and how quickly AI makes music. But one thing I can say is that I am grateful to each and every one of those artists, because without them, I might have lost faith. I might have lost belief in what I was doing. Sometimes when I used to hear their songs, like it used to give me inspiration or motivation to keep going, because I know we were definitely onto something here. So one thing is for sure, we will definitely not be short of theme music when it comes to In Your Head Productions, which is great. But you may be asking yourself, what is the artwork doing now? It keeps changing colors. What's up with that? And this studio does that every night. It's just a small decoration. It's LED lights. It's not anything spectacular or special, but it gives it a nice feel and a nice mood. The company is installing itself into reality, except this installation takes years and years and decades and maybe even centuries. We aren't just working with terabytes and petabytes now. Now we're talking about yottabytes and zettabytes of information and probably beyond. This company will be massive, and it is quite an obstacle, but I think if we work together, we can overcome.
But maybe we want to talk about something else. Maybe we've had enough of music for now. Why not talk about experience? And I'm not talking about my experience. I'm talking about XP. An XP system for In Your Head Productions, for your profile, tracking your activities, what you do, what achievements you have, but not just in games, but in life. Like let's say you exercise a lot and you can lift a lot of weight and the company measures that and gives you train with 40 kilogram dumbbells and it gives you a strength rating of 7 or 6.5, or maybe we have a committee that decides those sorts of things. But the main thing is an experience system to level up in life, almost like a solo leveling, but for everyone. Ah, yes, experience. Now we're getting to some of the fun stuff of In Your Head Productions. But when we talk about it, how would we go about measuring someone's experience? Well, one of the first things I thought of as Warren was time. Just the time you spend. Every second that you are alive and that In Your Head Productions is running in the background, you accrue a small amount of experience. So that is always ticking. After that is established, then maybe we can move on to other activities like the physical ones I've mentioned, or maybe even the applications you use. How much time have you spent using Adobe Premiere Pro? How much time have you spent using Pro Tools, Avid Pro Tools? Those sorts of activities. But what other things can we apply experience to? Well, why not even applications like Netflix? If you watch enough movies, you watch more movies, you maybe answer questions, you earn experience while In Your Head Productions is running in the background. And there are companies who do like to hire movie critics, and maybe you wouldn't mind doing that, and they open your In Your Head Productions profile with a quick glance. They can see, oh yes, this person watches a lot of movies. Their opinion, it carries a lot of weight when it comes to that sort of thing. The same can be applied to games. A person who played a lot of games, has accrued a lot of experience gaming. Maybe companies want to hire testers, and they want experienced testers who know games, who can tell what's wrong and what should be there, and any new ideas to add to the project. But we're not done yet. Let's move on to the physical. Let's say a person runs 10 or 20 kilometers in a certain amount of time, and they do it consistently every day or every second or third day or whatever. And a company looks at that and they say, oh, look at that person's fitness level. Look at their stamina. Look at their speed. We would like to hire them to come and train some of our athletes, or as a personal trainer even. I'm not just speaking about XP for software and gymming for strength and things like that. I'm talking about in everyday life, even the jobs you do, even if you're an administrator or a call center operator. Your boss at the end of the day logs your points, sees how well you perform, you earn experience in that work or that field as well. Even content creators, even applications like YouTube, TikTok and Twitch, they can earn experience with In Your Head Productions by making videos that get lots of views, doing the things that they normally do, but the more views they get and the more likes they get ends up in bonus experience with the company, and then that falls underneath the entertainment branch, which adds to their overall entertainment level. And companies looking for that sort of thing approach and say, hey, well, that we saw your profile, make a video for us, because you're a trusted source. You bring a lot of fans with you. We want to pay you to do this. It will make it easier for those avenues of connection. You see, because there will be a main level of In Your Head Productions. You have your main level and a lot of categories that come underneath that, like entertainment, science, media, fitness, all of those categories.